A couple weeks in, Saturday was good. Guys made a lot of plays, both sides. It's been very competitive. I think the addition of people, like anything, always makes competition. Competition makes everything better, so that's been good. And we're just pushing along. So guys have had good energy, good attitude. A lot of coaching adjustments with new guys on the staff also has been really good.
What are you seeing?
What about the quarterback situation? I know I feel obliged to ask you about it every week, but have you seen anything that has stood out?
I mean, I know it's kind of coach speak. Both guys have made a lot of plays, and it's a good competition without getting into too much depth. Probably, Jackson's made more plays down the field, but he's made more mistakes too, kind of big little, where Luke's been a little more consistent that way. Probably what would happen, knowing one guy's been in the system longer. So we'll see.
Blaine, just in terms of the early enrolled freshmen, it looked like Davison and John Kiffin were getting some pretty good run. Are those guys who you could see contributing early?
I do. I think both those guys have come in with a unique mindset. They don't seem like, remember, these guys are really high school seniors. They don't seem that way, and so whenever you recruit guys, you see how they are as players, but you're not really sure how they're going to be maturity-wise once they get here. So they've done a good job learning things and are going in there and playing with the ones.
True made some real circus-like kind of grown man catches on Saturday in that scrimmage. I know we asked you about him last week, but what are you seeing from Michael Trigg? How's he going to fit in that offense?
Yeah, he's just a unique skill set, and Knox was here and we were talking about it afterwards, and you just said grown man catches, and I was trying to describe what it looks like. It's kind of like, when the older guys play with the younger guys, and there's the guy in high school playing with the junior high kids. That's kind of how he plays. He's not necessarily faster and quicker than everybody, but his ball control and his length, he's just, it looks like he's, even though he's younger than them because he's a freshman, it looks like he's older than them, playing with younger guys. It's very unique.
Kind of off the Junkins question, you've seen a heavy rotation of all the kind of the new running backs with Bullock and those. How have you seen that room kind of grow these past 2 weeks?
Good. Again, unusual to kind of almost restart, with only 2 returning guys in there. So, but it's been good, and with a new coach as well, Blackwell in there, kind of, I think in some ways is easier because so many people are new, and so it's been good.
A lot of new faces in the front seven. Just kind of how have you seen those guys adjust to the scheme you guys do, and how are you fitting in?
Well, I think up front we finally, have gotten it close to where we wanted to be when we got here. I think it's no secret, we haven't felt like there's been a lot of quality players in the front, where we could rotate and play guys, and the draft has definitely showed that as well. So I think we're on that way with a lot of different transfers and guys coming in where hopefully we'll be deeper. Now our issue is linebacker because we basically lost our 4 most productive linebackers.
Looked like on Saturday both quarterbacks were pretty comfortable with Watkins. Just what have your impressions been of him so far?
Yeah, seems like a veteran coming in. I actually would think if you just watched him now that he would have, had a lot more production before because he seems like a veteran and savvy, and so he's been really good to plug in there. And obviously he's not the size of Drummond, but the jersey number and where he plays, there's a lot of similarities.
That was 5-4.
It was good. It was neat. Knox wanted to go. He's known some people there for a long time. So that was good for him to be able to go and see some people he knew.
Kind of on the trick question, and you talk about a lot of competitiveness. Have you seen Kelly kind of step up a little bit with Trick coming in, or are they kind of helping each other out there?
Yeah, Casey's always been really competitive and has fought through a bunch of injuries and different guys playing in front of him, and so he's having a really good camp too.
Is your offensive line kind of shaping up and shaking out the way that you guys anticipated it would?
We don't try to anticipate too much. We let competition, sort itself out, but it's kind of sorted out the way it basically started. So again, we want to see the backups improve and develop more competition there.